Hello there, my crafty friends. It's Candy here from sweetstamper.com. And I am here for day one of a week, well, a Monday through Friday week of Facebook Lives. And I am so excited about the incredible things I have to share with you. So today, day one is going to be a product and project showcase. I think you're going to love this. Tomorrow is some more showcase, and then Wednesday is going to be my first ever craft along, and Thursday is going to be more stamping. Friday is going to be more stamping. So I think that I have a great lineup for you this week, and to really get your creative mojo going, get you inspired and excited. And also, you know, we have to kind of get informed about, we have so many new products, and we have to kind of understand the products to figure out what we want, what we might want to use, what we might want to purchase and add to our stash, to our collection. So, hey, Margaret, I'm glad you're here. Corinne, welcome. Thank you for sharing my video. And I'm just telling you, today, prepare to be wowed. So today I'm featuring, and I'll start with the catalog. This is the Perennial Lavender Suite, and this is what Stampin' Up! Calls a mega suite. So there are actually two bundles in this suite. There is the bundle where you can create all of these different florals. And although they are lavender, yeah, you can just make them different colors and make them other flowers. And then there is this amazing postage bundle. Is it called postage stamp? Perennial postage. Really fun dies and really fun greetings. So this is very all-purpose. And these two are, they're designed to coordinate together, but you can use each one alone. Now, I will say these dies are the first item in the mini catalog that have sold out. They will be back, so be patient. I probably should have, I can't remember what the date is on when they will be back, but it's not too long. So you see there's all of this and all of this. All of this is one big suite. Hey, Susan, I'm so glad you're here this morning. You'll really enjoy this because what I'm going to share with you guys is a product showcase that was created by one of my team members, Lisa. So what I do is with the beginning of each new catalog, I do a what I call a training event for my team, but it's open to other demonstrators as well. It is a demonstrator event, and we dig into all kinds. We make a lot of projects. My goal with that is to let people try things before they buy them. And so we did this, it was last Saturday? No, 2 Saturdays ago. And I commissioned 2 people each time to create a product showcase. So Lisa Ray is incredibly creative member of my team, and she chose the Lavender Suite. So I'm going to just go through some of these things with you. Let me know if you have any questions. You're going to ooh and ah. So I'm starting with just the stamps. Now, there are a couple of dies here, but look how fun. I always love the stamps, and look how fun. And she did something, you know, on each envelope as well, because she told me, she said, I wanted to make sure all of these cards were ready to be mailed or sold. She does do some craft shows and things, and I love each one of these cards. She has everything written down. I mean, she's super organized. Okay. So this I thought was brilliant. This little tiled, just a simple tiled technique, and where you create one big piece and then chop it up and put it together. Super cute. Look at that. And this one does use the little postage stamp dies. Isn't that cute? I mean, it's so fresh and bright. This does not look anything like the designer series paper that coordinates. So I'll get to this, but see, this is kind of the color palette, and this is where you can just go rogue with these stamps and give a totally different feel. So this is very bright and cheerful. This one's much brighter than the designer series paper. So there's a lot of ways you can go. Now, Lisa's also really good at drawing in some other supplies. Look how she brought in the little vases. So here she's made a little shaker card with the vases, and look at there. Again, using these stamps with totally different colors. And it's just so versatile. And that's one of the things I look for, is things that are versatile. I mean, sometimes I'll get something just because I'm absolutely love it, even though it's not super versatile. This is one of my favorites. Lisa told me this was one of her favorites as well. I love scene cards, and this is just exquisitely done. This does not look, again, anything like what you see in the designer series paper, but it is just gorgeous. Hey, Kathy, I'm so glad you're here. So what I do for my training event is for people who don't live locally and want to participate, there is a by mail option. And so I film. So like Lisa was presenting this at the event, and so I film that for people. And that way they're able to see everything. I want to make sure I keep everything together because she delivered it to me with such precision. And I'm kind of all over the show kind of girl. Now, this is tapping into the color palette that's in the suite. And I love this because it's very, very creative. She's done a lot with these butterflies, which are part of the suite. And here she's adding not only blending brush, but there's just Wink of Stella, but she's been very spare with it, which I think sometimes you can get too much of a good thing. So she's done just the body and just the outline of each of these butterflies so that there's a little bit of sheen, but it doesn't overwhelm. So that is the set that is focusing on the stamps. Now, let's look at the focus on the designer series paper. Usually that's my favorite part of a suite other than the stamps. This, I love the way that she has tied this in with this wavy trim. I personally love this wavy trim, and I like the way she's paired it because it really has an earthiness to it, and that really ties in with this suite. Now here's Lisa going rogue. Look at that. This is that ribbon. This is the balmy blue and white variegated ribbon, and she has used ink to bring it into the purples. And this is a fun fold. Oh, now you see this is a gift card holder. Isn't that lovely? I mean, this is a wow. This is definitely a wow. She's using the little gems that are part of the suite, but definitely a wow card. Whoopsie. And then she's used this on the envelope as well. So yeah, there's a lot to love on that. Now here is what we sometimes call, I sometimes call a strippy card because it's strips of the designer paper. Great way to show off the paper and the stamps and the gems. Now she's brought in, this is actually I think this is the Starry Sky ribbon, what do you call it? The metallic ribbon. So it's just super, super pretty. Let me pull this here. Now here, this is one of those, this is just a panel of designer series paper. It does all the work for you on this. Nancy, they are beautiful cards, aren't they? I have 3D stuff too. Just wait. And I love the fact that there's, like here she's tied in the vanilla, the others she's done white. There's just a lot of versatility here and a lot of thinking outside the box. Now this one is definitely a strippy card where she's done all kinds of strips. Again, bringing in that wavy trim, and now she's brought in the little cork dots, which again tie in with that whole earthy garden feel. I love the way she's done just some circle punches. So this does not use any of the dies, but definitely still capitalizes on the actual the suite. So I love the fact that you could do just the stamps, you could do just the dies on the postage, or you can get the whole kit and caboodle. There's just a lot to love with this. Now, as I said, Lisa's done a lot with these butterflies. Now, this is just genius. So she's dipped these into Versamark and then put them into, sprinkled them, excuse me, with a lot of silver embossing powder and embossed them, which makes them a lot thicker because they're fairly thin. And this is definitely a wow card. And there's the thick white ribbon here. Now, this is something where Lisa, actually, I've commissioned her to do my congratulations cards for my top 5 demonstrators each month in sales, and this is the card that she created. Now look here, she's also done a little silver edging right along here, and that's just done with Versamark and silver embossing powder. Again, just a great way to showcase this designer series paper. Now, and there's a little strip there, and okay, there's my instructions here. Now this is that, I think this is called a shutter technique, where you do, Susan, I know you've done this technique. I can't think of the name of it. I think it's called shutter. And this is just a great example of the technique. Again, look how much she's added just color and then done the whole butterfly this time with Wink of Stella. Just, this is really soft and subtle, and that butterfly just really pops there. No dimensionals, fairly straightforward, but just really, really beautiful. And look at the inside. I mean, just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And look here. So, I mean, this is where you just get that whole comprehensive, cohesive look to a project. Beautifully done. Okay. Let's keep this here. Okay. Now, this is a great way to showcase your designer series paper. And again, this is the Perennial postage dies, which she's used on the paper and then matted them all. And this is just a great way to, this is very soft with all of that Lost Lagoon ribbon from the main catalog. Fractured card. Thank you, Susan. So this one is called a fractured card, that technique. So this is just absolutely beautiful. And again, it's just those little touches, you know, and she was very smart because, you know, one of the things I know I'm guilty of is I'll make the card and I'll just, you know, I'll put it in my stash for where I'm going to send them later. But if you go ahead and stamp or put your designer series paper on the envelope, it's truly ready to send. And I do love that because I think it does just kind of streamline the process. Now, this got a lot of love at our event, and this is that pinwheel technique with designer series paper, a great way to showcase the paper. And she's pulled in just a little bit. This is the ribbon that's free with celebration right now. Beautiful, just beautiful. Great way to showcase your designer series paper. Now, oh, you know what? Maybe it's this one. Oh, there's the pinwheel. Okay, I got to keep these straight. Now, before I go on to another set of cards, I'm going to pull in some of the 3D items. And so this beautiful bag. Let's see what's inside here. Several things. So let's just see. Okay. Now, this is just a lovely, look at this little treat holder. And this has just these little, see that little postage stamp that she's done? And that's just vellum that she's colored. And I think that's probably done with a blending brush. And here again, she's tied in this wavy trim, which is just a great, see how it brings a real earthy look. And then there's a nice little treat in here. And she's done the designer paper on both sides. This is a great little treat holder if you were doing some kind of an event, if you were doing like a little tea or a little gathering with a Sunday school group or maybe a book club or something, or even, any kind of a ladies group, because this is very feminine. I've got a shower. I've got a baby shower coming up. I've got 2 baby showers coming up. Super fun. One I'm actually working. The other one I'm attending. This is an absolutely gorgeous little box. So look at the detail on here. So here, this just slides off, and then this comes up, and look inside there. It's full of kisses. So this is a great little box. to hand out. Now there's a fair number of kisses in here, so I wouldn't make 50 of these just because of the cost of the chocolate these days. But this is a great special gift for somebody. So like my PT doctor, I could make this for his wife. Yeah. I wouldn't make it for him. I'd kind of masculine it up a bit if I was giving it to him. So, and then this little box, now I'm not totally sure. I think she took this apart for our benefit, and I don't want to mess it up. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to, let's see. This looks like it ties like so. I think this probably tucks, I think I just figured it out. Okay. I think this opens like this, and I have a feeling this tucks in here. But I'm going to leave that one. Beautiful. She does great boxes. So, and then there is the little bag. So let's tuck these in here. I've got another set of cards, and then I have another couple of 3D items. So these cards, and I just divided the cards up to kind of differentiate or kind of help sort them. This one really showcases dies. Now this is from the online exclusives, and I can't think of the name of it right now. Take off the ribbon. Okay, Lisa, I will come back to the box. I didn't know you were here. So Lisa's on here. You'll see her as Elizabeth Ray on my Facebook Live. Take off the ribbon and can close the flap 2 ways. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, you take off the ribbon. I don't want to take it completely off. Okay, so I think this goes in here maybe. Oh, you could do it that way. Or you could tuck it down. Oh, I see. Oh, look at there. Okay, look here. See how that flies up? That's pretty swift. She's like an amazing box maker. Boxes like this intimidate me. I like the box dies we have where the die cutting machine does all the work for me. Hey, Carol, I'm glad you're here from South Carolina. Isn't that just a lovely little box? It's almost like this almost reminds me of a little origami. Now, I know she's done some cutting and stuff here. And this is that ribbon that we've all loved so much. And it was on the online exclusives, and it recently sold out. But this is that organza ribbon that if you have any of it, yeah. use it wisely because it is gorgeous. Now, we do still have the navy one. But yeah, that's where that comes from. Okay. Here we go. So this is let me see the name real quick. It's Meandering Meadows dies. And, I have increasingly enjoyed using this kind of arch because there's a lot of fun things you can do with it. And again, this is just the designer series paper. One little stamping image there. Actually, I think she stamped a couple of butterflies. And then the dies, and she's put some Wink of Stella on the dies just to really bring it over the top. But it's still very subtle. Sometimes I think of over the top as like, oh my gosh, it just kind of bowls you over. But this is very subtle, and it's very sweet and very pretty. So Carol, thank you for sharing. And Corinne, I will talk to Lisa about sharing the instructions and how we would go about that. Okay, here we go. This one is, again, we're showcasing the dies. Now, this is showcasing both the lavender, perennial lavender dies, and the postage stamp dies, or perennial postage dies. Now, here, she has cut out one from the larger postage, and this is just white cardstock, and look how she's used blending brush to create those beautiful, soft colors. I love this. And then a little bit of linen thread here, a little butterfly. Again, there's just a little bit of Wink of Stella there. Beautiful. Beautiful in execution, just soft and pretty and feminine and lovely. So that is this one here. Now this one, again, this really shows off the dies because this is that perennial postage. And so she's done perennial postage designer series paper, even this one up here. And then, of course, for the greeting, and I don't know if you can see, but she's taken that one that makes like a little postal impression and put it on that piece of designer series paper. Now, I don't know how she did this. Ooh, Lisa, did you dye the white twine? She's got Lost Lagoon and Highland Heather twine here. I'm not sure how, I have a feeling she oh, and look, she put one more on the inside. So I think that's pretty much all of the smaller ones, all of the sizes. Because see, there are some really large ones. I think there's one more as well. Yeah, you use the blends. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, that's something I would just never even think of. So she definitely thinks outside the box. Now, I think this is really brilliant. This is a masculine card using the whole Perennial suite, which I think is just masterful. So this is one of the pieces of designer series paper. And of course, all of your postage stamp dies. Again, bringing in those cork rounds and then tying on here the black twine to just really, that is a great masculine card. It's just got a lot of touchable texture, but it's very clean in its look and very bold, and I like that. I'm keeping all the instructions with it. And then this one is just so pretty. I know you will get through this. This is an encouragement card. Oh, that's what I call these, and a great showcase of, again, the whole suite. She's done the blending brushes on this piece of basic white, cut this out with the Perennial postage dies, Perennial postage die here, and look at there, and just bringing that scene right through to the inside. Now I've got a couple more projects for you, and then I'm going to bid you goodbye and download this to YouTube, and I will see you tomorrow at the same bat time, same bat channel, those of us who grew up watching Batman. So look at this lovely little tag. I mean, again, just such detail on here. Now here she's brought in, this is that that was your casing of the catalog. Okay, so that one, I think she's referring to this card here was a casing of the catalog. Very nicely done. This one here is using our tailored tag dies, but look at this. You see how she's stamped on the vellum and just layered these tags? Isn't that lovely? Big hugs. Wouldn't that be a great thing to, I'm inspired, and I hope you guys are too. And of course, when you put this through on designer series paper, both sides are beautiful. So just a lovely, elegant tag. And then last but not least, again, prepared to be wowed. This is like the piece de resistance. So this is a box that is made with our what do you call it? The heavy card chipboard that comes with our our specialty papers. And this box is absolutely exquisite. So look at this. I mean, this would be an entire class, because this is not, I know Lisa said this was a lot of fun to make, but this is not a quick and easy project by any means. All of these little drawers are made with designer series paper, and they all come at different places. Would this not be an incredible gift to give someone? And she has brought in, this is the Radiating Stitches dies. Be grateful for what you have. Be proud of who you are. Wouldn't this be a great congratulations kind of a gift? Someone who's accomplished something, or even like a really nice Mother's Day gift. I just love what she's done with this. She told us at the event that she kept this kind of flat so that, typically somebody's going to put this like on their dresser or on their nightstand or on their desk. Yeah, Susan, I hear you. Oh my. Yeah. This is, look at the detailing. I'm just like, I was flabbergasted. You could hear the gasps when she was showing this at our training event. So, just absolutely exquisite. You have to be a little bit of a detailed person to do this. But wouldn't it be fun to put inside here, like maybe you could put a pair of earrings in one, and maybe you could put some postage stamps in one. There's all kinds of little doodads you could put in this. You could put it as an office thing where you could put paper clips and little like push pins. You could put some change, all kinds of things in this. So I love this, and I wanted to share it with you. So I hope that you have loved this product showcase brought to you by Lisa. But I just, she's part of my team. And she does do some classes, but she's not active on social media as far as promoting her business. And I just felt like I didn't want to hide this under a bushel, as it were. I wanted to really showcase this. So I have another one for you tomorrow with the Lovely and Sweet bundle. So these were my my display stampers for the event. I thought they both just knocked it out of the park, and I felt like I didn't want to keep it just to the people who were at the event, but I wanted to really kind of shout this from the housetops and hopefully get you guys inspired. Not only really show off some of my team members and their amazing work, but also get you inspired for the possibilities. So that is it for today. I do have my... hey Thelma, I'm glad you're here. I do have my my host code here. And I did also want to share with you that, you know, these bundles, now there's only one of these bundles that's available right now, but you could put the Perennial postage bundle into your starter kit, add some more items, and get this awesome glass mat, and actually the glass mat studio, because it also comes with this awesome kind of like a mini, not mini, it's large, but a thin chamois. I think they call it a cleaning cloth. And, oh, what happened to my, and then this awesome, what do they call this? Silicone mat. So I wasn't stamping today, so I wasn't really using it. But I think that putting these things in your starter kit, you could put, you know, the whole Perennial postage suite. Let's just pull this up real quick and talk about this, because you only pay $99 plus tax, and you can either get the glass mat for free, or instead of choosing 125, you can choose 155. And again, you just pay $99. Where'd it go? I guess I could look in the contents. I thought it was right up here at the front. There we go. So the Perennial postage, let's just look, because that's the one that's available right now. These dies are out of stock right now. But you could do this one. Let's see, the Perennial postage bundle is $51.25. Let's see. Yeah, the suite you can't get right now because of these dies, they're out of stock. But honestly, the suite collection, you don't actually save money. It's just the easy button. So you do save money on the bundles. The bundles are 10% off. So when you buy these together, it's a bundle savings of 10%. But you could get this Perennial postage bundle that was what, 50 Perennial postage. Yeah. So that's $51.25. You could get the gems, you could get the butterflies, you could get the DSP. You just have to key them in separately, where this is, you know, it's one number for everything. But it would be a great thing to put into your starter kit. And then when that other bundle becomes available again, you could use your discount to get that, which would be pretty sweet. So, and then you'd get a celebration item too. So yeah, there's a lot to love here and a lot to be inspired by. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. Thank you so much for being here. Take care and God bless.